Whoa. Alrighty. Just gonna wait for some more people to get in here. But hello to everyone here. Hope you're doing well. Apologies that I'm a bit late. I could not find Sir Topham Hatt's happy face, so you're just gonna have to settle with him with an angry face. I can't speak. I'm extremely tired. Hello, Joey. Glad you could make it. Yeah, I stayed up till 2 a.m. editing my collection videos, so I'm very, very tired. So if I seem very out of it, that's why. Let's just zoom in a little more. So I hope you all are doing well. If the stream is a bit laggy, I apologize. It's been snowing a lot in these past, 3 days or so. I think over the past 2 days, we've gotten at least, 2 feet of snow, maybe. It's insane. Sorry. Yeah, today, we're just going to be hanging out. We're going to do a studio tour once we get some more people in here. We're going to go over some other things. We can do a Q&A. We can talk about things not related to Thomas. We can do whatever we want, but we'll wait for a couple more people to get in here. But yeah. If you guys have any questions for me, we'll do a little Q&A before we start the tour. But if you guys have any questions for me, let me know and I will do the best to answer them. Very tiring day. I worked a lot and now I'm here. It actually took a long time to clean up this room. It was a mess. So I filmed all of the shots for the destinations over the course of 2 or 3 days. And I didn't even bother to put them back in their bins or whatever. I just kind of chucked them around my room. So this whole room was filthy, but I did manage to clean up. I'm gonna see if I can change the lighting a little bit, because it's very, very bright right now. I have the live stream open on my computer here, so we'll see if it changes at all. Probably not. Oh well. Have you played any 8-bit games that are not Mario and Sonic? I don't think so. I'm not the biggest gamer, to be honest. I did buy my brother's PlayStation 4 from him, and I bought Spider-Man for the PS4 in June, I think. That's a great game. I had so much fun with that, but I play Minecraft a little bit. I know it's kind of a... Sorry, this lighting is really bugging me. Let me just lower the lights a little bit. Yeah, but I play Minecraft a little bit, but not too much. I'm not a huge gamer. Hello, Thomas Gang. But yeah, I haven't really played a Mario game in a long time. I did get, we have a Nintendo Switch, or I do, and we got Super Mario Odyssey when that came out, and that's actually a pretty fun game. I do like that. And I play Mario Kart a little bit, but yeah, we used to have a Wii. I sold it, unfortunately. That's probably my biggest regret in life, selling that Wii. But we had some awesome games, and one of those was New Super Mario Brothers, and that was the best game ever. No, it was actually really fun. I played that for probably about 3-4 years. It was a lot of fun. Don't be silly, Billy remake one. If you want to buy me a Billy and send it to me, I will be more than happy to remake that episode. Yeah. Any other questions? Let's do some questions non-Thomas related. We'll do some Thomas related questions later. But I'm open to talk about anything that isn't like super super personal, like, oh, what's your debit card number, or what's your address, or how much was your Chick-fil-A order today? It was $11. Chick-fil-A is okay. It's not like an S tier restaurant. I think it's good, but it's not worth, first of all, it's not worth $11. And second of all, it's not worth waiting in freaking 50-minute lines. 2022 Wooden Railway Wheels. I thought about making realistic track made. Yeah, we can talk about 2022 Wooden Railway. I wanted to talk about this a bit later, but the Terrence set leaked, or the picture of the set leaked earlier this week, and that barn looks awesome. I didn't really get a good look at Terrence, but he looks pretty good. But that barn, wow, that looks really really cool. And I still have all my 2022 items there over, on a shelf just off to my right. They're pretty cool. I have warmed up to them, like the wheels, a little bit more. I'm still not a huge fan of James and Toby, but yeah, I've actually grown a fondness to Henry. Henry's a great model. Edward's also really good. Hero's also a great model as well. Have you done Thomas Comes to Breakfast? I've wanted to. I was actually planning on doing that this summer, but that kind of got shifted to. I think it was The World's Strongest Engine that took that place. Sorry, this lighting is annoying the hell out of me. I'm just gonna move the light like super close to me. Sorry, I got some LED lights on in my room right now, or my office right now, and that might be what's causing it. So we'll turn these off. That did nothing. Yeah, I was planning on doing Thomas Comes to Breakfast. I think I might do it next year, but I don't know. I tried to remake A Close Shave, earlier, or not earlier, but around like July or so of 2021, but I couldn't film the crash good, and I figured if I can't do that good, then I probably can't do Thomas Comes to Breakfast. So I'm waiting off on doing that, but I'm planning on doing it next year. We'll see what happens though. Would you rather watch Frozen or Pixels? I've seen both. I haven't seen either in a long time. Probably Frozen though. I liked Pixels when I saw it for the first time, but people hate that movie for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. If you want to talk about movies in general, we can. I'm actually going to college for filmmaking. I'm getting a bachelor's degree in fine arts. So if you want to talk about movies, we can do that. Pixels is only hated because it's an Adam Sandler movie. I don't really care about Adam Sandler. He's one of those guys or one of those actors that doesn't really faze me that much. Yeah, we'll get going to the studio tour probably at 5:30. We'll spend another 3 minutes just answering some questions and such. I wonder if I back up my phone. Oh no, because you can see the track underneath here, and the ballast also ends there. Oh well, whatever. What's your favorite movie? Oh, Wooden Fan 1, what's up, Andrew? How are you doing? Did you get rid of all your Mountain Dew? Good. My favorite movie is. Oh. I just did a presentation on this in class last week. And. I have 5 favorites. So my 5 favorite movies are Back to the Future, Spider-Man 2, Jaws, Toy Story 2, and Psycho. I honestly couldn't choose a favorite, but for the presentation I did Back to the Future, that's a fantastic movie. I love Back to the Future so much. Yeah. I also love Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is a phenomenal film. What do you think of buffer printings on wooden railways? So, oh wait, can you still see the track underneath? Sorry, I hope You can't, because that'd be very unprofessional of me. I don't have... Oh, sorry, you can see the end of the set over there. Sorry. I'm indifferent to buffer detailing. Like, if it's done by Mattel, then it looks really, really good. But, for example, let me grab it here. For example, I have Duck, and I colored his buffer beam in when I was 13, 14. It was a while ago, actually. But I did that to all my items. And if it looks good, then I'm all for it, but... Yeah, it has to be done right. Drink a lemonade. Now, I actually have Sprite up in my room still. I could go and grab that, but I'm not going to. Have you ever seen the movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Hell yeah! I love that movie. It's great. I love John Hughes movies. They're so funny. Yeah, Ferris Bueller, that's a great movie. I just saw that on Steelbook in Walmart a little while ago, so I'm hoping to get that on Black Friday. Hi, Trevor. Thank you for your support. Thanks for coming to the stream. Tug's Naval Tramper Krakatoa explosion. I thought it was similar to American aircraft carrier explosion during Vietnam War. I'm honestly not a huge fan of Tugs. I mean, I know it's like cool and all, but I'm not crazy about it. I could really care less. I think it could have been really, well, it is really cool, but I think it's the voice actors. Like the fact that the characters' mouths don't move and they have voice actors, I think that's what turns it away from me. Like it's hard for me because I didn't grow up with Tugs. I saw Tugs for the first time last year after Nick made his video on it. I don't think I watched the entire series, but I watched, let's see. I think I actually did watch all of them now that I think about it. I thought it was good, but it's not like my favorite show ever. But yeah, I think the voice actors, or the choice of using voice actors, wasn't the greatest if the mouths aren't going to move. Soda is terrible. Honestly, valid. I don't really like sugar. Maybe that's because I'm an adult now, but I don't like candy or sweets that much. I'm just not a huge fan. I'm trying to like lay off soda. I just had my first Sprite in probably around a month or so today. All engines go Bulstrode voice sounds like Shelburne slow talking barge Theodore tugboat. I refuse to think about anything relating to All Engines Go, so sorry. Yeah, I know there are so many people that just adore All Engines Go, but I don't see the appeal. I refuse to ever buy a piece of All Engines Go merchandise or watch the show. I've only seen in total probably about 2 episodes in full. I've seen various clips, but sorry if you can hear noises as well. My family's being very obnoxious. Sorry. What if I zoom the camera in a little more? Sorry, we'll do the studio tour in a second, but I'll finish answering these questions. What was I saying? All Engines Go? Yeah, I've only seen like 2 episodes of it. I don't intend on watching more. Do you know Tal Sudrin Customs and Gabe Solo models? If so, stay away from them. They are bad news. I've never heard of them, so I will stay away. Oh, that's your name. Tal and Gabe, I'm banishing you to Jerk Island. Oh, very fun. Hello, Henry number 3 Gaming Films. Alright, you know what? It's as best as time as ever to do this studio tour. Oh, we'll answer this last question. Favorite Thomas season from the model series? Season 5, without a doubt. It's the best season. Not because Nick made a video on it, but I've loved season 5 ever since I was a kid. Yeah. Alright. So I'm going to unplug my mic here, and we're going to go on a little tour. So if the audio gets bad, I apologize, but oh well. if you have watched a Thomas movie, what's your favorite? Of course I watched the Thomas movies. My favorite is Lost Treasure. Alrighty, so I'm going to zoom all the way out here, and we're going to begin the tour. So I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't hide the chat. Whatever. So we're just gonna stand up here, and we're gonna get going. So I don't know if any of you have ever seen this. I'm pretty sure Joey has. We've done FaceTime calls before, but I don't think any of you have ever seen this. But this is where I film. So this is a ping pong table that we had for a long time. I want to say 7, 8 years or so. It's been a long time, but we weren't using it, and I decided when this room finally got finished, I decided, hey, I want a nice big table, and we're not using this ping pong table, so let's just freaking use it, and we're using it. I'm also going to turn off these lights, too, so it doesn't look weird. Yep, if you're wondering how I film close-up shots, just a little thing. This Crosby co-loader is actually one of the most helpful things when it comes to filming. If I need to film really nice close-up shots, I will just get this out and point it in front of the engines. This is the mic I use. It's a Blue Yeti. It's a very, very good mic. Here's my water. I'm going to actually take this with me. So, yep. And here's my computer. Well, we're going to have like a time paradox thing here. So we're going to back away from that. Here's a little set. And here's the sky backdrop. It is actually being hung by some adhesive hooks on my ceiling. Over here is not the best. It's also like really wrinkled over here. When I did my Duncan Get Spooked remake, I taped the moon up to the sky, and it kind of got wrinkled over there, so that didn't turn out great, but oh well. Where should we go first? Left or right? First one I see in the chat, we'll go. So just comment left or right. I don't care. I'm gonna leave it up to you. I'm really bad at singing. Left, that's not a direction. We'll go right. Screw it. So here's a Michael Scott poster, because he's just amazing. Here, I keep some of my extra Lego minifigures. I got minifigs in here, bodies and legs, and then like accessories in here. Also got heads right here as well. In here, we have Wooden Railway accessories. So we got like trees, figurines, signs, signals, stuff like that. And then in here, we have some Tomy destinations and accessories. I use these very frequently. These are great. I've had this shoebox for probably about 7 years now. It's going to hell, man. Here are just some loose Legos. They're just kind of hanging out here, and some wrenches because why not? So I'll throw this down here. And then here we have my track. So I did have one of these before, but it was like half of this. It's still in my closet over there, but since I've gotten more track, I need more space to keep it all in. So I was at Walmart like months and months ago. I found this, and I was like, hey, that's going to be perfect. So in here we got straight track, curved track, and everything else. We go down here, and we'll go under the table for a second. So let me pull this out. Oh! So in here, we have some destinations and such. It's actually a pretty big bin. This goes pretty thick, like me. I'm just kidding. That's not all. We actually have 3 places where I keep destinations. Oh, all that needs to go up here. These are also really helpful for the record. I use these a lot, and just for like extra support and such. We'll go underneath here. This one's nice because it has wheels. So we got some other destinations and such in here. And that's it. Yeah, not too crazy or anything. Oh. It's really a tight fit. Sorry if the camera went kind of wonky. Gotta push this in to this side. Oh, and then back there, for the record, there is my Great Discovery set box and my Day at the Work set box. So we'll close this back up, and we'll shove it back underneath here. Oh, that's really heavy. This is full of my off-brand stuff, so like Brio, Imaginarium. There might be some Chuggies and stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, if I ever like really need stuff from there, I'll just dig this out. These supports are actually really great when it comes to building like the Viaduct or any other taller sets. Move the light over here. So in this box here, I'll pull this out if I can. So we have some new unboxed / just empty boxes. So we got some motorized boxes. Some new unboxed stuff, maybe. Oh no, this is used unboxed. We got Gay Pride Herald. Yeah, we just got a whole bunch of boxes and such. Nothing too crazy or anything. And then that over there, you can't really see it that well, but that is full of some towing and Trackmaster destinations, which I don't use too much, but sometimes they do come in handy, like that red bridge. I don't know if you can see, but that red bridge comes in handy a lot. Not a lot, but you know. It's really tight to get everything in here, but it eventually all comes together. This thing I'm not going to get out because it takes too much effort, but this has all my Wooden Railway boxes and a Cars box, and that's a Spider-Man Funko Pop box. Yeah, this thing's pretty cool. It's loaded with stuff. My character boxes are all... Yep, they're all in the... I thought they were in the Action Canyon box, but they're all in the Work Set box. Yeah, I might take that out at the end of the stream. Who knows, but that's all that. I got some sandbags here. These are great for my bigger tripod if I need to weigh that down. Extension cord here, my phone charger and laptop charger. That over there, I don't know if you can see, but that thing right there is the director chair. I got that for Christmas in 2021, and it was awesome. It's great. I didn't use it a whole lot because I prefer my office chair, but it's still a great, great piece. There's some tinfoil there. I actually use that for water, interestingly, but it comes in handy a lot. I think I use that with the world's strongest engine and such. I was going to list more, but I forgot. That is another tripod box. I don't know where that tripod is. It might actually be in the box. I don't know. Trash can. We're not going to go over here. We'll get into that later, but we're going to go over to this side. This is probably my favorite part of the whole room. This shelf is pretty sick, if I do say so myself. This is like a money shot right here. I love it. So, goodness. We don't need a stool, it's fine. I was going to go and grab a stool, but we're going to start from the top and work our way down. So in the back there, we have an awesome lenticular Spider-Man, like, poster thing. You look here, you got Spider-Man and Doc Ock, and there's Spider-Man himself. We got a lot of Spider-Man stuff in this room. We have a Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man Funko Pop. I was going to make a video on this when it first came out, but I didn't for some reason. But that thing is an awesome piece of memorabilia. We have a Bachman Douglas. Yeah, got that for my birthday. It's really, really great. Forky's just chilling out there. We got Mac, Lightning McQueen, Chuck, Biss and Cup. That is a certificate of authenticity for this bad boy here, the main center of attraction for this shelf, the Toy Story Signature Collection Woody. This is a great little... Oh, does he have... I thought he had a hole in his eye. You see that? Oh, that's weird. But this thing is amazing. The box is down here, but I got it this summer. I think it was like $300. Yeah, it was worth it because a lot of these are selling for like $1,000 new in box, so I think I got a good deal. And I've always wanted one of these. I've wanted these for probably about, or wanted one of these for probably about over 10 years, ever since Toy Story 3 came out. Yep. There is a Spider-Man VHS, the Crazy Caboose, rest in peace, Peter. And then we have the evolution of Lightning McQueen here, ranging from Cars 1, Cars 2, Cars 3, and Cars on the Road. Self-advertisement. And then this shelf, we've had this shelf for probably my entire life. But this used to be in my brother's room, and he put these stickers on here, and I thought it'd be cool to keep them on because I am so trendy and awesome. So we're keeping these on here, but this is where I keep all of my DVDs and VHS tapes. I also filmed Thomas at Home right down here. Apologies if you're a fan of that show. There's not going to be a new episode today. I just didn't really feel like making one because I was very tired and had other things to do. So we have DVDs ranging from the movies to the episodes, and it just goes all the way down here. I have almost every single DVD. I'm missing Start Your Engines. I have a story about that. We'll get to that in Thomas at Home, though. I am also missing Thomas's Holiday Collection. I believe that's it. I also need a case for Animals Aboard, but that's not really a huge deal because that release sucks, so. Oh well. Yeah, I have pretty much every single mainstream U.S. Thomas DVD. If I had to pick a favorite, it's going to be Spills and Chills, without a doubt. Hello, Corey Russell. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah. Here's VHS tapes on here. Again, favorite VHS tape, Spills and Chills. Love this. Call Me Ryan. Okay. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I don't know if I will tell the entire story, but this came from Crazy Caboose Creations' mom, so if she's watching, thank you to her. And then down here, we just have a bunch of random stuff like extra DVDs and VHS tapes. These wheels were actually supposed to go on this, but since this thing is so freaking cheap, they broke, so it doesn't work. I don't know what's in here. Oh, a bunch of Cars stuff. Hey, Turbo, I love your videos. They're fantastic. Thank you, James Splendid Red. Appreciate it. Yeah, just a bunch of random crap in there. We don't have to worry about it. Oh, this is pretty cool. I got this new in the box, even though the fucking box is damaged. I'll talk about this when we get to Thomas at Home, or the Thomas at Home episode, but my Engines to the Rescue is freaking broken. Well, the disc isn't broken, but the case is. It doesn't close on the top. So, World of Cars Entertainment? Holy crap! Okay, I haven't been in the Cars fandom for a long time, but he's a pretty big YouTuber in the Cars fandom, so hello, World of Cars. If I'm mistaking you for somebody else, I apologize, but thank you for coming here. The Cars have summoned you. There you go. If I had to pick a favorite, we'll do a little sidetrack here. If I had to pick a favorite version of Lightning McQueen, God, that's hard. I'm always going to be nostalgic for the Cars 1 version. I love these two right here. I'm not a huge fan of this paint job. It's very simple, very basic, but it's kind of cool. I like this one a lot. Or Fabulous McQueen right here is pretty cool. Yeah. That's all for this shelf here. We'll move over to here. This also came from Crazy Caboose Creations many years ago. Probably about 2019, I think? Yeah, that was a long time ago. Holy crap. Here we have the boxes for my 2022 items. And then here we have more Cars stuff. We have almost all the townies. The only one that I am missing is Fillmore. So I apologize for the Cars fandom, but that pisses me off as much as it pisses you off. Here we have the Steam team, the 2022 Steam team. Pretty cool. And then here we have some Trackmaster stuff. Gordon's Tender's off the track. That's not good. I'm missing Duck, Douglas, and Oliver, whatever the hell his name is. Oliver is really, really rare, so yeah. I also have a childhood connection with, I think this is the one you're talking about. Maybe, but this is one of the ones that I grew up on. Both me and my brother had this, and it has been beaten to hell. Well, not that bad, but I had another one, and it was in really bad shape. Move over here. We just got some boxes. So we got the box for Bachman Douglas, the box for Woody. This is for something we'll see in a second, but this is a Lionel Bridge. I use this for Duncan Gets Spooked. This is a fantastic piece. It only costs like $40 maybe? But it's a great bridge. It's awesome. I love it. Here's the door. We might go outside a little bit, but I don't know. But here is not a poster, it's a calendar. It's a Marvel calendar. This month it's on Venom. I haven't been checking this off, so apologies. Yeah, pretty cool. Nothing else too crazy. Yeah, Cars hasn't been that interesting. I'm pretty sure I saw 2023 items in the stores, but I don't remember exactly. But I still remember seeing like a shit ton of 2-packs, and I'm like, wow, these are new, I guess, but I don't know. Here we have, this is really cool. This is like a Spider-Man canvas. I got this at Hobby Lobby months ago. This whole room got done in like May, so yeah, it's really, really sick. I love this. It's one of my favorite things. And then, speaking of Spider-Man, we have another Spider-Man thing here. We have a light switch, so turn this off. We can actually turn Spider-Man on. We have a little island, or not a little, it's kind of big. We have an Island of Sodor map. This came in, it's not on the shelf. It came in a DVD. It's down there, but I only got that DVD just so I could have this map because it's really, really cool. Oh, where should we go next? Should we go in the closet? Sure. Why not? This closet is kind of junky. I don't really care about keeping this like closet area clean because nobody ever sees it, and there's also not a light in here, so I apologize. Alright, we'll start from the top here. So we have the roundhouse and timber sheds up here. We have some more aluminum foil if I have to do bigger scenes with the ocean. Oh god, you know what that is. We have just a couple of other destinations. So we have like the arch bridges, pieces for the mountain tunnels, Toby's windmill, stuff like that. In here, we have some buildings, like I have some stations and such, the pedestrian bridge, the shed for the docks, you know. In here, we'll take this out, why not? Oh, here's a bag of Thomas and my pamphlets. I just unboxed a Wooden Train bonus pack, so I had to take these out. Just stuff that over there for now. We'll take this box out. Take it over to the table here. Man, it's not that interesting. These came with the work set. One of these did, and then another one I got in a little while ago. A couple years ago, like 2. Man, I've been doing YouTube for so long, it's insane. What? I have electrical tape in here? I've been looking for more, but it's nice to know I have this. Stick that over there. But, just for you Cars fans, here's some more Cars stuff. Yay. I don't care. Oh, there's also character cards in here as well, I think. Yep. Just throw that back in here. Close this up. Can't see my address because I don't want you all stalking me. So we'll go back in here. This big board, I don't know if you all follow me on Twitter, but I think in January, I got this lot from Facebook Marketplace. It was like all like 1994 and 1995 items. It was awesome. It was like $100, but it was totally worth it. I got a bunch of 90s characters that I didn't have. I got a ton of track. I got the roundhouse up there. It was really a great lot. And it came with a homemade play table or a train table, and it came with this board, and it's awesome, and I love it. I haven't had the opportunity to take this out since probably like February or something, but I'd like to get it out again. These boxes here, there's just some like foliage and stuff. There are bushes back here. We got some pine trees and some decadus trees. Is that what they're called? Yeah, most of those are being used over there. And then for you other for more, what I can't speak. More stuff for you Cars fans. We got a bunch of extra stuff down here. I was so happy to find this. It didn't come with the hauler, but I'm in love with the Piston Cup stuff. I have a whole display of haulers over on my windowsill over there, but we'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, I've been wanting to get the entire, like, all of the components of the Piston Cup teams and such, like haulers, pit crews, crew chiefs, racers, stuff like that, and it's been really fun. Yeah. Over here we have some more haulers. These are actually new in the box. I just don't have the next gen racers for them, so I haven't opened them yet. That is actually I forgot what that is for a second. That is actually for a green screen. So, for Christmas, my mom got me this, like, big, I don't know what you call it. Like a holder, like a clamp. It's basically holds a green screen, and it's really, really cool. But I haven't had the opportunity to get that out yet because I don't have a green screen. This holds all of my extra engines. Nothing too special in there. You all saw that in the collection video that went out today. Here, this is actually a rig that I made myself, so I'll take this out into the light. So I made this so whenever I film, like, the engine's moving on the table, the table doesn't, like, move and shake a lot, because that was a big problem I was having with my old table. So I created this rig. So it's basically a microphone stand with an old pole from a tripod, like, ripped off, and it's just kind of Frankenstein together. And this is another, like, mic clip right here. We got a phone clip, and the phone fits perfectly in here. I'll screw it in, but it's great. Like, it's my, oh god, the whole thing just fell off. Whoops, sorry. This whole thing just fell off. Let me set that there, because I don't want to fix it right now. We'll actually get this out. So here we have some more just random Lego stuff. Whatever. This is also some more random stuff. We got some foam blocks that are going to be used for a future project, so shh. We got some tunnels, Lincoln Log stuff, some Taken Place stuff. It's just a good time. Oh, there's also paint in here as well if I want to have to do customs. I do like doing customs. It's a bit stressful at times, like when you have to paint faces and stuff, but it's really fun. Speaking of customs, box of customs right here. Well, unfinished customs and parts that I've used for customs. So this is like a canceled item for me. So for my Duncan to Get Spooky remake, I wanted to have a fully functional incline and winch, but this thing is a piece of crap and didn't like to pull the trucks up, so just scrapped it. Extra cardboard and stuff. We just got a bunch of just random stuff in here. Like, we got the ghost engine, Thomas without his, whatever they call it, snowplow. This was almost done, but I was going to make a Steven with a separate tender. That got almost done, but unfortunately I had to scrap that because I hate painting. We have a decapitated Rebecca. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff. It's really great. It's a fun time. Alright, we'll just chuck all this back in here. Go back over here. Oh, these are also for an upcoming video. I don't want to really spoil it though, but it's going to be a Christmas one. Here is a carrying case for Earls. I don't think there's anything in here. No, there's not. So I got this I got this from Once Upon a Child, and it had a bunch of like take along and take and play items in there, and it's actually pretty cool. That's where I got my take along Toad. That's upstairs in my room right now because it's just too awesome. Along with take along Oliver. That's just a bunch of random Trackmaster track. There, I'm not really gonna go into detail about that, but we got in that box right here. There's some fake snow. We got some trees here. Got a snow blanket, extra grass mat, and then these. Whenever I have to do like scenes in the docks or the Knapford Station or the sheds or anywhere that requires a ton of like ballast, instead of having to scrape it all off my grass mat, I just get this. It's actually bulletin board paper, but I just lay this down and it's pretty easy to clean up. Yeah. We also got some bags for like my camera, or not camera, my lights and tripod and such. This is my camera for school. We're not going to go into detail about that, though, because that's a mystery. No, it's not. It's a pretty awesome camera. I don't even know the name of it. Got some Lincoln Logs in here. And then we have some other stuff here. We're almost done. Don't worry. Oh, no, we forgot about this up here. We'll get to that in a minute. Got some rocks. Got some copper lights. Pretty cool, actually. This, I use this for the moon. Pretty awesome. Fences, not Tic Tacs, thumbtacks, slate, twigs. This has, I don't want to knock all this over, but it doesn't matter, you can't see that. But that has take along, take and play, adventures, and push along. In here, we have Erdles. I love these. These are awesome. Yeah, this Derek and this Scarloey also came from Crazy Caboose Creations' mom, so very grateful for that. Again, another fantastic model. I love this Oliver. So cool. Love that. Here, Erdl rolling stock and just other random stuff. I don't know why there's this. This should go in here, but... Oh, we're gonna get copyrighted from Joseph May. Don't sue me, please. Alright, this is weird as hell. What the hell is this? Is this like a birthday cake topper? It's so weird. It's got like wooden railway wheels, and it just looks like a wooden railway item. Wild. Sorry, I haven't really been looking at the chat. We'll look at that when I get back over to my chair. And then here we have some wooden cars, and then we have some minis as well. I don't know how rare these are, but I got these in April, I believe. But yeah, they're pretty cool. I actually love this Lightning McQueen. It's awesome. I want to do a story, like a fan-made story, where Lightning McQueen and Thomas have to like team up and like kill somebody. I have a very sick mind. Here, this is the old bin that I used to keep my track, or the old like storage container that I used to keep my track in. So we got Tomy track. If it would close, that'd be great. More Tomy and some Trackmaster. And Trackmaster. Up there you can't really see. But we got some Tomy and Trackmaster items. This has engines, this has rolling stock. And there is that bridge I was talking about earlier. Jenga. No, I don't play games in my free time. But sometimes I have to use the blocks for like sets and such, and they're pretty useful. And then one final... Oh, God. Let's put this box back. And then one last thing, we have this pretty awesome Thomas poster. This came with the 10 movie birthday collection. Yep. Pretty cool. So we're almost done here. Oh, okay. So these are just some gray sheets. I use these when I have to do like mountain sets and such. We have an extra grass mat there. That's actually really helpful when I have to film from Gordon's Hill. I Got a vacuum here. I use this to both vacuum the floor and vacuum up the table over there. When I have some little pieces of ballast that are just too troublesome to be picked up by hand. Got some fake snow. It was like 60% off at Hobby Lobby, so it was a fucking fantastic deal. I got 3 bags of snow for like $4 each. That was awesome. Got another tripod here. Some water. I just drank this for fun because why not? No, that's fog machine, or not fog machine. It's fog fluid. That's what it's called. This is the only Christmas decoration that I have. I'm not really one for putting out Christmas decorations before Thanksgiving, but my mom got this for me today, so I was like, you know what, screw it. We'll just put it down here to make this whole room more festive, and I think it looks very, very nice. We'll talk about this first. So this is also my favorite part of the room. I love these shelves. These are fan-friggin-tastic. So I've had my eye on these shelves for probably about 2 years now. And I always wanted them for like my old setup, but when this room was finally done, I was like, you know what? I gotta get those shelves. So I got these from Etsy. I believe they were like $50 each, but I think if you want to get 2, I think you can get like get them in a bundle for like 75 maybe, but I didn't know that, so I paid about $100 for this, but I'm not regretting it because it looks so cool. We got Season 1 through 5 characters, and then Magic Road through Season 7, and Narrow Gauge, and some road vehicles. And then in these drawers here, we just have some random characters. Or just have the rest of the characters, so from Season 9 to Season 24. We'll just go through all of them briefly. We have road vehicles as well. I really don't want to drop that ornament, that would be bad. Yeah, rolling stock and such. Nothing too special. There's a ton of these too. Wow. 9 drawers of stuff. There you go. Pretty cool. This, I usually keep this up in my room, but for the collection video, I brought it down here, and I haven't brought it up since, so. I have the Brio Polar Express. It's pretty cool. Not the greatest item ever, but it's still pretty awesome. Here, this is where I keep all my string and such. I don't really have like a fully dedicated spot to it, but I just chuck it here. Got a flashlight. Just because. Found it at work, and I was like, I'm going to take that, and I haven't really used it since. I don't know why I took it, but it's kind of cool. Talking about this earlier, this is pretty cool. So this is the start of my Piston Cup crew. So we have the Nitrate, I was going to say the Nitrogen team, but we got the Nitrate team, Octane Gang, Blinker, and Igniter. Pretty cool. And then also over there we have Fiber Fuel, Transberry Juice, and Dynaco. Awesome. So I'm going to get back in my chair here. This is my very trusty chair. I sit in this when I want to do whatever I want. I don't know where I was going with that, but here's my desk. Just sit here and edit videos and such. Got jars of ballast, jar of random stuff, string, electric tape. This is really useful for like covering up Donald Douglas's nameplates, and also for like taping string down to engines. Double-sided tape right here, sticky notes, pop filter for mic. This is also very useful. I plug this into my microphone, or not my microphone, my freaking computer, and charges my phone. Controller for the lights in my room, and we got some books here. Got the Bible, we have the other Bible, and we have the rest. Then we have my X-Acto knife right here, and then my actual knife. Gotta be careful with that. And then this also pulls out. Oh god. This also pulls out, and we have a little extra workspace. This is pretty cool. I'll talk about this maybe, or if you're fans of Thomas at Home, I will probably talk about this at some point, but this is where I keep the listings for all of like the DVD and VHS releases and such. It's kind of cool, I guess. We also got a trackpad or a mouse pad, whatever the hell you want to call it. Calculator to add up the amount of hose that I slept with. Just kidding. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. We got skizzers. And then here, we just got some like tools and stuff. We have one more little thing to show off. Up at the top there, we'll stand up. So up at the top, we have some new in-box cars ranging from 2018 and also some Hot Wheels. We got from 2020 go into 2020. We shift all the way around to 2021 and 2022. I don't know why these are all new in box. They're not particularly special. I think some of these are rare. Like, I don't know for sure, but I got Silver the King up there. I think that's decently rare. I don't know. Yeah, they're just kind of hanging out here. And then, little fun thing. So we have Nick Pit Tire there. Got Nick Stickers and Nick Schiff. That's his name, yep. I just wanted to get all the Cars characters that share my name, so there we go. That's really everything, I think. Don't believe I missed anything. There's my LED lights if you didn't catch them. Yeah. That's really the whole room here. Nothing too crazy or anything. I'll put the phone back in the little tripod here, and we'll just have another conversation. So we'll zoom you back in. I'm not gonna bother putting on the lights again because plug the mic back in. Hopefully that's better. All right, we'll go back and look at chat. People left. Yeah, wow. Hello to all of you that I didn't say hi to. I apologize, but I just wanted to get that room tour done. Cars is my favorite movie. Cars is a great movie. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I believe Cars was the first movie I ever saw. I'm pretty sure. Definitely the first Pixar movie, and I think the first movie in general. But yeah, we watched that movie on loop when we were growing up. I still have my original DVD. It's upstairs in my room, but it is so scratched and so worn out. But that's a sign of a well-done movie. I know people hate Cars and hate that franchise, but I friggin' love Cars. I think Cars 1 is phenomenal, Cars 2 is garbage, and Cars 3 is really, really good. Alright. So I have a list of topics here, not too much, but I wanted to talk about just some other stuff. So, got the studio tour done. We actually did talk about Terrence. We'll talk about Twitter for a second. So, there's some more questions coming in. Sorry. Any advice for someone trying to get better at making remakes, and how can I make my sets look better? Good question. So it really depends like what kind of style you want to go for. When I first got my set table, like back in 2020, I just got all my Tomy like accessories and destinations and such and used that. And those videos are terrible. I hate them so much. So I went for a more realistic approach. I would recommend though trying to make yourself different from others. Like what is going to make your video stand out? So I'd recommend having something that sets yourself apart from others. Another really good thing, lighting is extraordinarily important. Also, a good quality camera is very important. I right now use an iPhone 11. I'm hoping to upgrade to the 14 soon, but I don't know. But yeah, any like good camera would be fine. Like just DSLR camera would be great. Good audio as well. You gotta download audio. I'm sorry. If you're gonna play audio through your TV, I will not watch. I'm sorry. That is extremely cringy. It just takes you completely out of it. I did that for one remake and I hated it. That's why I didn't do a remake for months back in like 2017. So yeah, those are really my main things. Also, I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Also, I'd recommend, for example, if you're gonna do a remake of like a Close Shave, don't use like a Brio train for Duck. Make sure you have the character. Like if you're gonna do a remake with a certain character, make sure you have that character. Like don't remake Thomas and Birdie's Great Race if you don't have Annie and Clarabelle or don't have Birdie. Like you gotta have these items. Yeah, that's really all I can say. I'd also recommend not filming in one shot and not filming in vertical because that looks incredibly stupid. Yeah. And my main thing is try to make yourself stand out. Yeah, that's really all the advice that I can give. I don't think my remakes are particularly amazing. I think some of them are really, really good, but like my Busy Going Backwards remake that just released today, I did not like that. I thought that was probably my worst video of the year. I don't know, I really hate doing tracking and POV shots. They suck. Favorite music genre? Or genres, excuse me. I don't really listen to music that much. In the past 2 weeks, I've actually been listening to a lot of like Disney Channel music, so I'm obsessed with the Hannah Montana theme right now. Um, yeah, I'm not like, oh, I love rap music or I love country music. I'm just like, whatever. I do have a pretty big playlist though. Let's see here. I have it on my computer. Let's find it. I'm not gonna play it because. Well, excuse me. This video will get taken down instantly. Yeah, we have a couple of rap songs, but not a whole lot. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I do have, for any of you Cars fans, I do have the Trucks song in here from Cars on the Road. That song goes so hard. I love the Trucks song. It is phenomenal. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite music genre. I really like classical music as well. I don't know. That's kind of like a weird niche thing to say, but I think classical music is really, really cool. Um, yeah. Is that the man, the myth, the legend, Sir Topham Hatt? Yes, and he's very pissed off at you for being late. I'm just kidding. All right, let's talk about Twitter. So, Elon Musk just bought Twitter a little while ago, and it has gone to shit. I don't know if all of you are on Twitter, but it has been horrible. In fact, I think this was either yesterday, like really early in the morning or late at night, but there was a rumor, not really a rumor, but Elon Musk said, oh, Twitter is going to close down because we don't have enough employees. And people were freaking out. I was like, are you kidding me? Why are you freaking out about this? There was like 20% of me that was like, oh, God, Twitter's going to be down. But that 80% of me was like, okay, Elon Musk is not that stupid. He's not going to close down an entire site he just bought like a week or two ago. Also, please don't support Twitter Blue. It's incredibly stupid. You're paying $8 a month for a check mark. That's it. That is it. It's incredibly stupid, incredibly corporate, and you should not support it. I mean, if you do, more power to you. I don't really care, but I don't support Twitter Blue at all. But yeah, for all of you that were scared that Twitter was going down, I don't know what to say, but I don't think it's going to go down for many, many years. But I did not buy that for 1 second. I remember, I don't remember when this was exactly, but I think this was like late 2020 when the made for kids stuff started to come out on YouTube, and everybody was freaking out. They were like, oh God, our channels are going to end. We're going to have to move to Dailymotion and Vimeo. I was one of those people. I was like, guys, I'm retiring from YouTube. I'm gonna move over to Daily Motion. I'll see you there. It's fine. A lot of my videos are marked to made for kids now, which sucks mad dick, but I don't really care that much. If my newer videos were, I would be even more pissed because I spent so much time working on those, but it doesn't really bother me too much, but whatever. I mean, these are children's characters, but hi, what's your favorite video you've made? That's a great question. Ooh, I really liked Duncan Gets Spooked. I also love Thomas and the Jet Engine. Let me look at my dashboard here. Let's see. What do you think stands out? I like my Escape remake. I like my Donald Douglas remake. Let's go to the next page here. Thomas and the New Engine was a lot of fun to do. I don't know if all of you have seen this, but I made for my 5-year anniversary, I made a complete Thomas and Friends collection. That was really fun to do. I also like doing layout videos as well. Those are fun. Even though my legs get extremely sore. Yeah, I'd probably say either Duncan Gets Spooked or Thomas and the Jet Engine. However, the next video to come out or the next big remake is probably gonna top all of these in my opinion. I don't know for sure, but it's gonna be awesome. You guys probably know what it is, but I'm not gonna spoil it now. Gotta go to work. Thank you, World of Cars Entertainment, for joining. I'm glad you were here. I love your layout videos. I love them too. Thank you. Excuse me. Okay. So we did the studio tour. We did Twitter shutting down. We talked about Terrence. We've been doing a general Q&A for a while. I think I'm gonna end the stream around 7:30 or so. So we got another hour or so. So if you wanna do something fun, we can do whatever we want. Would you ever remake The Avenger Begins? No. I have another question. Do you film one remake at a time or do you film several at once? One at a time. I do plan out all my videos way in advance, so usually around September or October is when I start planning out videos for next year. For example, in October of 2021, that's when I finalized the list for this year's remakes, but they do change every once in a while. Like, for example, I was going to do Thomas Comes to Breakfast, but I didn't feel comfortable doing The Crash, or didn't really feel up to it, so I just swapped that to World's Strongest Engine. But yeah, I film them all at once. I do block filming though, so if you aren't familiar with the term block filming, that's basically you build one set and then you film all the scenes that take place on that. For example, let's see, what's a good example? Like if I'm filming on Timus Sheds. If Timus Sheds appears at the beginning of the episode and at the end, then I film all those scenes together. It's just much easier than going in chronological order, for me at least. Favorite Hit era episode? None. That's a lie. You see, I was born in 2004, so I technically should be nostalgic for the Hit era, but I'm not. I had one Hit era DVD as a kid, and that was it. I am very nostalgic for season 5, season 3, season 4, season 2, season 1, those classic seasons, I said that way out of order and so randomly. But yeah, I'm nostalgic for the classic series. Oh, especially season 7 as well. But anyways, I really like the episode Halloween from season 8. That's a really great, atmospheric episode. Respect for Gordon's okay. Hector the Horde is alright. Yeah, any of those. I mean, the hit era is extremely boring and extremely like bastardized, but I wouldn't say it's like awful compared to like Nitrogen or Big World Big Adventures. Would you ever do Crash remakes? Technically I do. Whenever I do remakes that involve crashes, that technically counts, but I don't think I'll ever do like a crash, like a full video of crashes. I just think that's selling out. Like if you're doing an accidents will happen remake, or like if you're taking clips from the show and putting them to accidents will happen, I think that's just incredibly lazy. So sorry if you do that. No, I mean no disrespect to you, but I just think that's really lazy. Put your top hat on, Birdie. Fine, God. Sorry, I was AFK. Okay. Would you remake all of season 1 if you could? I technically could. I don't have Henrietta yet. Strangely, I was just talking about this with James this year a little while ago. I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, I still don't have Henrietta. I've had Henrietta in my save searches on eBay for like 3 years now, but I've never gotten her. So I technically could. I'd also have to get an old shape Henry. Do a lot more set like preparation and stuff, but totally, yeah, I love season 1. It's a great season. It's really good for like world building and like character development. It's great. My favorite hit era episode is definitely Thomas and the Stinky Cheese. Why? That episode is so garbage. Hello, Stepney Dr underscore and 55. Okay, now swap Thomas and Birdie's spot. Will do. Shh, I almost knocked over my water. That would have been bad. There you go. I guess James isn't here. I'm so tired. So this hair on this tree has been annoying the hell out of me. Holy crap, you see that? That's not like human hair, I don't think. That might be for my dog. That's nasty. Alright, any more questions for me? I might talk about future videos too, but I don't know yet. Replace your top hat with Percy. I don't really want to turn this into a video where I just like throw in a bunch of engines, but fine, God. Just kidding. Take them off. Sorry, you can't really see Percy, but actually we'll just... There you go. I haven't actually live streamed since I hit 1,000 subscribers back in 2021, so it's been a long time. Do you get all your trees, bushes, and ballast from Michael's or Amazon? Neither. I actually got them from Hobby Lobby. I actually did get those trees that I showed you earlier without the branches. I got those from Amazon, but I'm pretty sure you can get those at Michael's or something, but no, I got them all from Hobby Lobby. Michael's doesn't really have a lot of good foliage for me. I did get those fences from Michael's, but not a whole lot else. Were the Mr. Jolly's... Oh, Mr. Jolly's cookies yummy. They were very good. Very, very tasty. Yeah, we polished those off. Me and my family polished those off in like 3 days. Food does not last long in this house for sure. Henry, Edward, or Gordon? Henry. I love Henry so much. Ever since I was a kid. Henry's probably my 5th favorite character. If I had to make a top 5 character list, it would go Donald, Douglas, Oliver, Toad, Henry. I love him so much. I was so pissed when they wrote Henry off. That was an incredibly stupid decision. What's your favorite Thomas movie? Lost Treasure. if I had to rank the movies, we'll do a movie ranking. I'm gonna do a top 10 episodes, hopefully in the next month or so, but we'll see what happens. But I'm not gonna do a movie ranking because mine is not very unique. It's pretty standard. So my ranking from top to bottom would go Lost Treasure, Blue Mountain Mystery, The Adventure Begins. Probably. I like King of the Railway, but I also like Journey Beyond Sodor and The Great Discovery. I'm probably gonna go King of the Railway, honestly. I love the history element. Then probably Journey Beyond Sodor, The Great Discovery. Oh God, The Great Race. No, I like Hero of the Rails. No, the Great Race is better. Then probably Hero of the Rails, Tale of the Brave. I'm sorry. I triggered a ton when I said Tale of the Brave wasn't good. It's still not a great movie in my opinion. It's very, very boring, but it's not as bad as I used to say it was. But it's still not in the top 5 for me. So yeah, after Tale of the Brave, let me go. Probably Magic Railroad, Calling All Engines, Day of the Diesels, Misty Island, and Big World. I hate Big World Big Adventures. When I saw the movie for the first time in 2018, the camera from the UK, I was so mad. We were on vacation in Canada, I believe, and I was just fucking depressed the entire day. I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I was so mad. It is probably the worst Thomas thing, not counting All Engines Go. It is. Oh, it's abominable. Will you give your big engines light gray running boards? No. I'm probably not gonna alter my engines anymore. Like I'm not gonna add like buffers or like paint the running boards because I'm not very good at it. And it doesn't really look that great. I mean, Thomas looks fine as he is now. I mean, it wouldn't really look that different if I painted his running board white or whatever. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. That also kind of sets me apart because a lot of people like that do really good high quality remakes have like really detailed engines, and I'm not really a fan of that because that just doesn't really seem authentic to me. So I'm trying to be as authentic as possible. I know I'm saying that when I have a completely customized Percy here, but I don't know. That Percy just looks better to me. I'm gonna put these back in place because my OCD is going crazy right now. Oh God, what was your first TWR item you ever got? It was probably Thomas, honestly. So back in 2007, 2007, my brother had just been born, and my mom had before he was born, my mom was in Barnes and Noble, and she saw this Thomas from Railway Thomas. She bought it for me, and my brother quote quote brought it home from the hospital for me. So that was my introduction, and then a little while later, my mom was in Sam's Club, and this is back when Sam's Club had DVDs, but she saw the Thomas's Halloween Adventures One Train bonus pack with the Haunted Caboose, so she bought that for me. I was so intrigued by the series when I watched that. I think it was around Halloween, I think, yeah. Because he was born November 1st, so. Yeah, I was like enthralled. We all gathered together in the living room and we all watched it together. We were all like really young too. I was probably 3.5, maybe? Yeah, I was like awesome. Unfortunately, I don't really have the original DVD anymore. I do have a replacement. I will grab it real quick. Oh wow, that's a bad angle. But Here's the replacement. This is exactly what I had back in the day. And then the Haunted Caboose is in the drawers. Yeah. That was my first ever exposure to Thomas. So my first ever episode was Scaredy Engines. Let's see here. Do you think James Splendid Red is a good channel? I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Stanky. God, 2019 was a crazy time, man. Let me tell you that. Hello again, Thomas Gang. Would you ever make a 2022 Thomas custom like your Percy? I thought about it. If I'd have a lot of spare time, most likely. I don't hate the Thomas as it is now, but I'm not gonna use it for anything. Like, I'm always gonna love this Thomas and use it. Oh, we're at 20% battery. Excuse me, I'm gonna unplug the mic and I'm gonna plug in my phone. We've been live for 76%. That's crazy. So I'll probably end in around a half an hour or so. Oh, sorry. Pick up my charger. Oh my god. There we go. Perfect. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Thomas. Maybe someday. I don't know. Question: did you do a dirty object remake before? Nope, never have. I've been wanting to though. I'd have to get another James, but yeah, all for it. That seems like a decently easy remake to do, but I'd also have to get Henrietta as well. But filming on Gordon's Hill is such a pain in the ass, so we'll see what happens. Will you ever do a BTS or blooper vid, excuse me? Most likely. I'm thinking about doing a behind the scenes for my Love Me Tender remake. That's coming out hopefully on Christmas Eve, but I don't know for sure yet. I haven't started filming. I'm probably gonna start tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I have all the bloopers and all of the clips saved on my flash drive, so I might upload those one day, but that's gonna be like an hour and a half long, so who knows. And it's not that interesting, it's just me like cursing my ass off and watching Penguin Z0 and Hannah Montana. So 21. Cool. Do you have any more questions for me? Let's talk about non-Thomas stuff again. I want to talk about anything other than Thomas. Let's just take a break from that. So if you have any questions about like my life in general or any of my other hobbies, how big are you able to get your sets to be? So my ping pong table right now is, I believe, 5 by 9. So you can get that big. God, there's so much snow. Don't even say Christmas. God, this year's gone by so fast. I don't know if any of you have felt that, but 2022, it has gone by like sonic speed. That wasn't how I wanted to phrase that, but it's gone by so friggin' fast. It's ridiculous. Why is your name Turbo 7-Eleven even though you've never been to 7-Eleven, a gas station? That's a lie. I have been to 7-Eleven. I went there for 7-Eleven this year. By 7-Eleven, I mean July 11. But I have told this story before, but I'm going to tell you all the story of my username. So, back in 2015 when I made my first channel, I called it Big Shot Man 11. Why did I call it that? I have no idea. There probably was a reason, but I don't remember exactly. But I made some really crappy videos, like me with my school iPad being like, hey everyone, what's up? It's a snow day today, let's go! And then I did a remake of Thomas and Gordon, all filmed in my room, all filmed on like a little makeshift layout, all filmed on my iPod Touch in vertical, with the audio playing from my parents' old laptop, and it was great. But unfortunately, that account was linked up with my school email, and when I went into 8th grade, we all got new emails, so that account just got completely wiped from existence. So, Big Shot Man 11 is no longer on YouTube, which is unfortunate. I really, really wish I still had that Thomas and Gordon unit because it was terrible, but it was so fun. But yeah, when I made this channel in June of 2017, originally I was going to do like Disney analysis videos. Kind of like how Schaefer List reviews Disney movies and such, if you know what that is. But my favorite Disney movie is Wreck-It Ralph, and the villain from Wreck-It Ralph is known as King Candy or Turbo, and that's where the name Turbo 711 comes from. And then 711, those are my favorite numbers. So originally I was Turbo 117, but I didn't want to compete with Lego Lover 117, so I swapped the numbers, and I think Turbo 711 has a much, much better ring to it. So that is the history of Turbo 711, and I have no intentions on changing it because it just rolls right off the tongue. What's your favorite franchise other than Thomas? Great question. So I have, let's see, 3 or 4 other passions besides Thomas. I love Pixar, I love Spider-Man, and I love The Office. Those are my favorite franchises. I would probably say that Spider-Man is my favorite, but I also love the Toy Story franchise. We'll talk about Spider-Man for a second, even though none of you probably care. I'm going to talk about it because it's worth it. I friggin' love Spider-Man. It's kind of a hard story to tell, but I didn't grow up with Spider-Man, but I remember having him in my life for as long as I can remember. We had the Spectacular Spider-Man DVD set, and that was my only real exposure to it. And then in 2018, when Into the Spider-Verse came out, I heard all the buzz, and I was like, you know what, this sounds like a pretty awesome movie. Let's go and see it. So I saw it, I loved it, and that is still to this day my favorite Spider-Man. Well, that's a lie. It's one of my favorite Spider-Man movies. I really, really like that movie. It's great. Interestingly, before Into the Spider-Verse, I had never seen a Marvel movie. Never. Of course I have now, but not all of them, but I have seen some. And then, in 2021, last year, I heard all this buzz about Spider-Man No Way Home. I was like, oh, the other Spider-Man are rumored to come back in this movie? Okay. Let's just go and watch it. I hadn't seen any of the other live-action movies, and I had no memory of them, so went in. I still love No Way Home, and I loved it when I first saw it. And I was like, okay, that's enough. And then, in January of this year, I decided, alright, enough is enough. Since I'm going to film school in August, I probably should branch out my interests and watch some other popular movies. And these Spider-Man movies seem very popular, so I watched all the live-action Spider-Man movies, and I love them. Well, not all of them. Let's go through all of them. I friggin' love Spider-Man 1. I think it's a great movie. Spider-Man 2 is a borderline masterpiece. Spider-Man 3 is highly underrated. The Amazing Spider-Man is not great, but it's not horrible. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is literal fecal matter. Homecoming is, I wouldn't say it's phenomenal, but it's really, really fun. Far From Home, the most forgettable Spider-Man movie of all time. And No Way Home is really, really great. Probably I haven't seen Black Panther yet, but I'd probably say that's the best Phase 4 movie. My favorite Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man 2. So is mine. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite superhero. Mine too. Excuse me for 1 second, I gotta respond to a text message. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Will you give all your engines red buffers again? Nope. Because I don't really want to ruin them because they're perfectly fine as they are now. You just got a new subscriber, Corey. Oh, sorry, I read that really wrong. You just got a new subscriber, Corey, me. Sorry, I also probably read that wrong here, but thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Yeah, any more questions? Yeah, anything to spark your mind? We've been live for 85 minutes. My goodness. It's a long time. Oh boy. I need some more water, excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry for me burping. I apologize. Why is my nose so stuffed up? What the heck? Whatever. Yeah, I'm really bad at live streaming. I don't really do that often, so I'm not the best. But who cares? What are your guys' plans for the rest of the night? I'm probably going to eat some dinner in probably around half hour, 45 minutes. Watch a movie. Go to bed. Get up. And do some stuff. I don't have many crazy plans for the weekend. I'm not a very crazy person. Oh. It's really quiet. Holy crap. Come on, any questions for me? We might end early. Who knows? But if nobody's going to talk, then might as well. Do I have any more things on my list? Oh, I do actually. I will discuss videos for the rest of the year. So I'm planning on putting out a video every week. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna do that or accomplish that, but I'm planning on it. So the next video, oh, I have to get to work on that. The next video is probably going to be a top 10 episodes list. That's from the model series. And then after that, I'm going to do a top 10 CGI episodes. And then I'm going to take a week off. And then on Christmas Eve, I'll be releasing my Love Me Tender remake. And then between then and January 1, I will release a channel update for 2023. So yeah. Some pretty good action. I've always wanted to do a top 10 video, but I always thought that was kind of like selling out, but oh well. Now's better than ever, I guess. I do not have a 1992 Thomas. I have a 1997 Thomas, but I've always wanted a 92 Thomas, but I never got it. Thoughts on Cars? I briefly touched on this earlier. Cars 1's great. Cars 2 is terrible. Cars 3 is also great. Writing your essay. You're doing work on the weekends. Nerds! Sorry. I gotta do some schoolwork too. I get a whole week off for Thanksgiving, pretty much. I just have school on that Monday, but that's it. That's crazy to me, because when I was in like elementary school, middle school, high school, I only got 3 days off, but now I get 4, which is awesome. Woo! Can I bring the magical conch shell? I don't know what that is. Oh, home, the mistletoe, it's home where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Oh, I don't know if I showed you this when we were doing the tour. I totally missed over this. Silly me. But I have some things on the wall here. So, for my open house, some of my friends drew this for me. It's probably the best thing I own. This is from Mike O'Donnell. I got the Engine Themes CDs for Christmas, and he sent this. It was cool. And up at the top there, we have the start of my... Oh, excuse me. The start of my new inbox collection with Peter Sim. I totally forgot about that. Have you ever thought of writing your own series? Many times. I did do a pilot episode in 2021, I believe. And I like doing it, but it's just so much work to... You gotta write the script, you gotta edit the script, you gotta film the episode, you gotta make multiple sets. You gotta record the narration, edit the narration, do different voices, and it just takes so much time and effort. Both remakes, you're just filming sets, and then you're editing them together, and that's it. You already got the narration and sound effects done for you, so it doesn't matter. But I have thought of doing my own series. I kind of wanted to do it in the style of the Railway series videos that are on YouTube now, for like... New Controller 01, he uploaded, way back in the day, he uploaded, like, the Railway series in audiobook form. I kind of want to do my series like that, where you have, like, 7 different pictures while the narration's going. I thought that'd be kind of cool to do, but I don't know. Anything else? I'll go for 10 more minutes. Nice 2-hour live stream. Yeah, we'll go back. Let's go back to Thomas questions. We talked about some non-Thomas stuff for a little bit, but we'll go back to Thomas related stuff because that's what you all like, and that's what I like too. Again, sorry if you can hear noises from upstairs. I apologize. I guess I could show you another area. I might do that a bit later, but there are 2 more areas in the basement where I keep some other stuff, but it's not that glamorous. It's like just very basic storage. So we'll take a look at that later, I guess. Or now, whatever. We got 8 people now. Wow. Yeah. Anybody have anything they want to ask me? Anything in the world? Literally anything. Come on, we got 8 people here. You gotta say something. Come on. How much Tomy do you have? Decent amount actually. Growing up, I mostly collected Thomas Run Railway, but when I was... What was I in 2010?
10, 11. When I was like 6, 7, I was really into Trackmaster, so I kind of stopped doing Wooden Railway. So in terms of like Tomy, I don't have a lot, but like Trackmaster and such, I have a decent collection. I don't have any of the rare ones like Oliver or Murdoch, but I do have some cool dudes. Oh, I'm so tired. You don't even know. I really thought the rest of the friend group was gonna get in here. Like, I want to see Liam and Chase and JT, but who knows? Joey's off, like, stuck in his dick, so I don't know what his excuse is for not being there. Did you know I did a crossover with Joey in January? You should go and check that out. It was on Cranky. It was really, really cool. Oh, we're down to 5 viewers. Oh, whew. It's not good. Oh, any questions, or else we're gonna just end early. I'm not gonna bother showing you those extra rooms because there's not a whole lot in there. It's just like extra storage and stuff. I am considering selling off a bunch of my collection though. In terms of like the destinations, because when I was filming them, I was like, Jesus Christ, I have so many destinations, like too many, and the only time that I use them is in layout videos. So let's see what happens. Oh, I think my brothers just came home. Great. Least favorite Thomas Wooden Railway item. I'm still stuck in that like 2015, 2016 mindset, so I'm probably gonna say the bubble loader. Or like Roll and Whistle Rosie. Those were the good days, man. If you were on the community in like 2014, 2015, 2016, shit. God, those were such great days. I love that. Those were great times. Like I used to watch my biggest inspirations for like Thomas YouTubers were like Keek Ray, MPS, Mr. Conductor Fan, Winner Reviews. God, who else? A little bit of Ted. Oh, Eric Pierre, definitely. A little bit of Person Number 6, a little bit of Milk Tanker Media. I think a little bit of Matt Tolman as well. Yeah. We don't speak of Charles and Thomas, but I did watch him a decent. We don't talk about it. Favorite Home Alone movie? Home Sweet Home Alone. I'm just fucking with that. Home Alone 1 is a phenomenal film. I think Home Alone 1 is great. Home Alone 2 is, well, the exact same movie, but it is funny as hell. Like the first trap where Kevin just throws bricks at Marv is one of it's one of the best scenes in the whole franchise. It's hilarious. Yeah, Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci have unbeatable chemistry. It's kind of scary good. It's kind of crazy how low budget Home Alone 1 was. Like, I was listening to the commentary, I think, like 3 weeks ago or so, and they really didn't produce it for that much. It was only like, what, 10, maybe around that million? Then they made like 400, and it's like, okay, we're going to New York City now. We're going to go to the World Trade Center, we're going to go to the Plaza Hotel, we're going to go to all these cool places, we're going to go to Florida, yay! That's just kind of funny. I'm watching Home Alone 2 instead of writing my paper. Did you know that Hillary Clinton was supposed to be in that movie, but Donald Trump killed her? Can somebody please react to Boscher's Studio 254 Raging, please? No. Thoughts on the Magic Road parody? I love it. It's hilarious. It's so funny. I'm not one to advocate for drug use or anything like that, but good lord, it's funny as hell. It's a great time. I love Jacob. Jacob's great. Nikki's also great. So is Rob. Great guys. Oh, speaking of Jacob, we can speak about Project Tiger Moth. That looks so cool. I am so excited for that. It looks exactly like Season 5. It's kind of scary. Yeah. I highly doubt Jacob is watching this, but if Jacob is watching this, good on you, man. Doing a great job. Can't wait to watch that. Unfortunately, I am not going to Edison. Rather stay home for Thanksgiving, but I'm still going to watch the live premiere. Alrighty, I think that might do her for the night. Let's end with one more good question. How many Winterly Thomases do you have? Good question. Let's count together, shall we? Let me get all my extras. Hold on. 1 second. I probably have around 15, maybe. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hold on just 1 second while I get all this ready to go. Alrighty. 1, 2. Oh god, what is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then I have 2 battery operated Thomases in the drawers down there. So that's all. That is 18, I believe. Yep. So we have 18 wooden railway Thomases. That is a lot. Thank you, Ryan, for counting all that. Hello, Braden's Engineering Show. Hello, Trackmaster Tommy. Fortunately, you guys are kind of catching the end of the stream. We'll go for maybe another 5 minutes, but if anyone else has any more questions, then I'll be happy to answer those for you. Where do you live? I live in the United States of America. Ow! God, my glasses are like clipping my nose. Oh, okay. I'll wait 1 more minute for a new question, then we have to go. Maybe we'll go until 7:05 and then pop it now. That means you probably have like 6 Edwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4. So, haha. And 11 Percy's. I was, when I was going through my engines doing like an inventory earlier this week, I was shocked to find that I have no old style Percy. I have an old style Thomas, Edward, Henry, James, Toby. Don't have Gordon, and I don't have Percy. So weird. Favorite time of season 5. I also really like season 20, season 18, season 4, season 3, season 2, season 7. Yeah, there's a lot of really great seasons. Season 21 is also extremely underrated. And a partridge in a pear tree. Oh, I can hear snowmobiles. I apologize. Yeah. I think that's probably going to do it for now, so unless we have one more real good, like, meaty question, I'm probably just going to end it now. That's loud. You hear that? Weird. Da, 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 Okay. Do you know Tug 67? Nope. What's your favorite Thomas Wood engine? None. Just kidding. Well, they're all pretty bad. I kind of like Toby, kind of like Edward. I actually really like the painted Thomas model. That's actually really well done. But that's pretty much it. I don't really like anything from Thomas Wood. Alrighty, folks. I think that's gonna end her for tonight. So, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for 7 years on YouTube. Hope you all enjoy the 2 videos that I put out this year, or today, not this year. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the remake. I hope you enjoyed my collection video. The next video will hopefully be on next week, Saturday. That'll hopefully be a top 10 episodes. I don't know, but whatever. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you all again so much. Your support means the world to me, and I have no idea where I'd be without you. So, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye. End the stream. I want to end the stream. I want to die. I'm going to kill all of you. Just kidding. I love you.